Guys, welcome back to another episode of Chesterfield FC. We're here for the local derby against Mansfield, but a bit of transfer news. You can see here we've brought in a lot of free signings. Gary Gardner, Papu Mendes, Will Dennis, Anthony Oyono, Elliot List, Max Sheaver, Angus McDonald, Bandiogo Fadiga, and Syriac Mayunga have all joined us on free. They were all part of the people that were in on trial in that last episode. There were a couple more that I made bids for, but either work permits didn't go through or they signed elsewhere. There's a couple of players here whose work permit didn't go through, but should be accepted next time we can apply for them. So yeah, a very, very good group of free transfers in there. Outgoing wise, Jack McKay has also joined Grimsby for £15,500. Tristan Skerritt and Alan Atkins have both gone out on loan to Dover and Rushall, respectively. And since we've been here, you can see it's virtually a sea of red. We lost 1-0 to Derby in the EFL Cup. Julian James scoring the only goal of the game there. A 1-0 draw with Carlisle. Akeem Rose scoring the goal that gets us our first point after Taylor Charters put Carlisle ahead. But then we lost 2-0 to Southend, Bende and Dallas scoring that one. 3-2 defeat to Harrogate, including a 90th minute after 2 from Crowther in this game. This game hurt. I felt this one was there for the taking. We should have had at least a point in this one. That last minute goal, it really did hurt. We got embarrassed by Doncaster. I feel the kids out. I don't care about this competition whatsoever. So massively rotated team there. For another 3-2 defeat to Stevenage, List and Thompson Brissett scoring this time. Joseph Yarni own goal was pretty crucial there. Rahu also gets a 53rd minute goal, proved to be the winner in the end. For a 3-1 defeat against Crawley, 2 penalties from Hume, a goal from Aziz, cancelling out the one we got from Sheaf. And the last time out was 1-0 draw with Morecambe. Crowther scoring in this one to equalise after Mark Lewis put Morecambe ahead. Yeah, going into the Derby game against Mansfield, fortunes could not really be different. We are down bottom of the table, already 4 points away from safety. Mansfield are up in 5th. They are challenging for the title this season. Got the top scorer there and the most clean sheet as well. So the scoring goals, they're not really conceding. That is one thing we need to cancel out, is we are conceding far too many goals this season, so we need to sort that out straight away. Dennis is in goal, Yarni, Makari, Mayuga and Jones at the back. Gardner in the holding midfielder role, which is now an anchorman role, facilitate him. Chief and Rowley in midfield. List, Denanga and Crowther are the attacking trio this time out. And Thompson, Brissett and Towler dropping out from that last game. Perhaps a bit harsh on both of them. They did play decently. But yeah, I mean, it's a local derby. You've got to make changes like these. They are the home team, so you know the fans there would be expecting them to do a lot. We are just going to take the pressure off everyone here. We're going to tell them there's no pressure on this game whatsoever. There's lots of pressure on this game. We have to win this game. We can't lose to Mansfield. We cannot lose to Mansfield. Gordon with the early free kick goes short, gets it back. Now brings it forward, and there's no real pressure there. Goes to Goss. Header clear from Jones is a good header. Denanga's not going to get there. Gordon is. Goes to Goss in the centre. Monfey. And Mansfield working the ball well here. Haynes gets into the box. Pulls one across to Ote to Tracy. Chilo Tracy, 3 minutes into this game, makes it 1-0, and that's exactly what we can't afford to do. We cannot afford to let them just walk it in like that. Yarni did not need to press that. He did not then get out to Haynes. And, yeah, I mean, then a missed interception from Makari. Allows Tracy to slide into the back post and make it 1-0, and that's another Mansfield chance just a minute or so later. Haynes to Goss, cross comes in, goes all the way to Gordon at this far side. Into the box here, 2 players on him. And it's not a foul! The referee's given a penalty for that on Denanga, and that is absolute rubbish. It's a chance for Mansfield to make it 2-0 inside the first 5 minutes. It's Goss against Will Dennis. He scores to make it 2-0. The referees ruined this game. It's never a penalty in a million years. It's as clean of a tackle as you like. I don't want to watch that again. It's a penalty. It's 2-0 to Mansfield, and we are sinking very quick. We have a corner. Gardner to deliver. Calvert hits him at the back post. He's not anticipating it. Cleared away in the end. And I'm just going to keep berating them here. Didn't mean to open his down. It's annoying. We're not even putting up a fight. We've gone more defensively, formation wise, to try and cut out mistakes and conceding so much, and it's clearly not working. As we come towards half time here, and we are going to be 2-0 down going to break, and the water bottle is getting off and pleased with that. We need to turn this around. In fact, I'm going to change. What change I'm going to make, I'm not sure. Jones is coming off. Donald. Nanga is coming off for Tom. And you know what? Screw it. I'm going for all three changes virtually at half time here. Galloway can go on that left, on that right side. Crowther as a advance forward. Butcher there. More direct style, early crosses, shoot on sight, play for set pieces. Why not? We're just going for it. We've got nothing to lose here. We're 2-0 down. Goss with the free kick. Crowther heads clear. McDonald's chance to bring it forward. He goes backwards instead. The ball is smashed downfield from Crowther, which is a waste. It's such a waste. We had players getting forward and he's just smashed it down. Giving away possession. Mikari now. He again looks for Crowther, but Crowther beaten this time. Sheaf, I understand I'm playing direct. I understand that's why, but you know, you've got to be sensible about it. Galloway's shot is blocked, and Ote bring it forward now for Cooper. Into the centre of the pitch. And he scored an absolute worldie, but there's no closing down. There's just no pressure. Yeah, I mean, I'm annoyed. It's Cooper, and he just runs forward, and there's just nobody. People are just backing off him and backing off him. It's a wonderful strike. Dennis didn't really stand a chance there, but you can't just back off a man. You can't just back away from him. Galloway with the free kick. Was the back post, and Crowther gets his fourth of the season. They pull one back, and even here, look, there's just no desire to get the ball back and get us back into this game. It's a good header. Beat the keeper. It's a lovely header. It's great ball in from Galloway as well. 3-1. Half an hour to go. I mean, we've made every change, so if we get an injury down to 10. List now. It's 1. Crowther has to score that. He has to. He's 6 yards out. He's free. It's an empty net. He has to score that. Goss. Free kick delivered in. Headed clear. Nobody forward to get it apart from Tracy for Mansfield. And if we can keep on working backwards, fine with that. Goss to Lapsey. Yarny heads clear. Galloway now. Can he break forward? Thompson Brissett in for Crowther. Out for List. First time. The nice ball. Can he find a decent ball? He shoots himself, and that's wasteful again. Oh my god. It's basic football. Ugh. Put the ball into the box. 20 minutes to go. Can we find 2 goals? It doesn't look likely. Encourage. Goss over the free kick. Elliot List has had a terrible game. 6.1 rating. Gordon hits the crossbar there from a long range effort. Rowley again 6.3. Showed signs of turning his form around, but he's gone right back to that early season form. And we're going to lose this game, Mansfield, and it's it's going to be a tough one to take. Elite List now drops into a 5.9 average rating. Sinclair's ball forward, and he've made it 4. Sam Furlin makes it 4 for Mansfield. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. We're not saying anything. Talk. We're not saying anything. It's an absolute battering at the hands of Mansfield, and it's going to take something special to turn it around this season. Pathetic showing. Next up is Doncaster in 7 days. Can the game against Doncaster be the one to turn it round? We will soon find out. We've got Dennis in goal, Yarni, Makari, Mayunga and Towler at the back. Gardner in holding midfielder role, Sheaf and rolling midfield. Luca comes in on that right attacking flank for List, who had that terrible game last time out. List has been dropped completely from the starting lineup and the subs bench. Crab on the left and Thompson Brissett up top. So huge opportunity for Luca to show what he's made of again. One of them younger players that came through the youth intake a couple of years back. And he's not really had a chance yet, but he's really improving. He's one of the best players at the club already. So he's getting thrown out against Doncaster. Again, he can't really do much worse than what we've already seen this season from us. It's Doncaster with the early throw-in. Yarni heads clear. Clark's going to bring it forward. He finds James. Into Matherin, who's in behind, and he misses the sitter, to be fair. And if they want to do more of that, then I will be very, very, very happy if Doncaster want to miss more chances like that. As long as we can create some ourselves, we are actually dominating possession here. Ball smashed downfield, but we've got nobody forward. Beavers on the ball, finds right into Clark. Cheshire on this right-hand side. Rowley intercepts though. Crowther, can we move forward here? Crowther looks forward. Thompson Brissett might have strayed offside. Blag has stayed down. It's Thompson Brissett's cross, but it's headed clear. Gardner needs to be careful because he's already on a booking. Clark, McCarthy, this is a long highlight, so you feel whoever's going to get the shot off might score. Sheaf intercepts, well tracked from him. Tola, and the ball goes forward, but right intercepts again. Mayunga heads clear. It's a lot of backwards and forwards here. Kamara, Matherin. James's cross. Okenbere kills off the back of his man. Thought he's basically a tap-in. Again. Watch him here. His movement in the centre. Mayunga. He's got him in front of him. He just loses him. He just falls asleep. He spins around the back of him. Taps home. And to be quite honest with you, our job could be under threat shortly if we continue going as poorly as we have this season. Free kick comes in, he's hit one, it's saved. Beaver's going to get to the rebound, it's 2-0. Will Dennis has to do better there. He has to push it out for a corner or away from goal. Sloppy goalkeeping, but then defensively, we don't track. Beavers is just allowed to run free. It's Max Sheaf who should have been tracking him there. And doesn't, just lets him run free. 2-0. Rowley, Sheaf. To Crowther. You know, at some point I'm considering just setting up a part of the boss tactic and just playing for no-nils for the rest of the season. Charles cross comes in, header clear from Kamara. Matherin isn't going to get there. Yarni to Gardner, also on a booking now, Yarni. Luca on this wing. Beats his man, gets into the box. Tries to pawn across, but it's blocked. Yarni now on the ball. Holds it up. Finds a low cross. Luca's shot. It's saved well by the keeper. Crowther pulls it back for Towler, whose shot is also blocked there. Now Kamara plays it forward. Decent chance there from Luca. Good save in the end. Luca to Yarni. He looks forward. She's going to chase it, but he's not going to get there. He doesn't have the pace to beat Kamara at all. Mayunga now to Towler. On this wing. Not exactly breaking forward how I wanted him to. Crowther looks to switch it, but it's intercepted. It's a poor ball, to be fair, from Crowther. Clark to Beavers. Ball forward. Header clear from Makari. Little flick from MacArthur, and, you know, confidence seems to be flowing now from Doncaster. James, on that far side. Back to Kamara. Beats his man easily. McCarthy to Emran. And Dennis pushes it over from Okenbere. Nice few 1-2s between him, his fellow strike partner. McCarthy to deliver the corner. The highlight continues. Headed clear. Doncaster are a team that's struggling as well. We can't beat these, or at least get a point against these. We're in deep trouble as Gardner hits range, and it's not really close. We go into half time. 2-0 down. I'm thrashing my arms, telling them I'm far from pleased. Gardner is going to come off for Denanga. Switch him and Crowther again. Advance forward for him. Chief as a ball-winning midfielder. Switch them over. And see if that makes any difference. The change in tactical shape. I mean, we've had more of the ball. We're just not doing anything with it. And, well, we're already 15 minutes into the second half. And we haven't had a highlight yet. Now, Chief's corner. Poor ball. Header clear. Makari gets there. Mayunga goes back to Makari. Chief, the space, turns. Thompson Brissett. To Crowther. Yarny. Thompson Brissett. He's blazed over. Another huge chance. Gone. Galloway on for Crowther. Rowley off for Mendy. And that is going to be Rowley's last game for a while. He's been dropped. He's been terrible again. So, I mean, to be fair, so is most of the people that I played recently. We're going very attacking. Dennis goes short to Mayunga. He pumps the ball forward for Thompson Brissett, gets his head to it, but it's a poor... Well, it's actually a decent header, but Denanga just stands there and watches the ball. Maffrin to Clark, Kamara playing between them. Cheshire to Kamara. Hits one, why not? 3-0. Game over, and we're going down this season. We're being relegated this season. This team is far from good enough. Far from, and that's on me. I haven't brought in the right players. But, I mean, the players have to step up and perform. It's no good, you know, at this time of the game, last 10 minutes, oh, we're losing by 2, we're losing by 3. Now let's put some effort in and score. Because that's what we've been doing all season. We play for the last 10 minutes, not the 80 before it. Fowler in for Denanga. What did I tell you? Last 10 minutes, we're down by 3 and we pop up and score. Mendes into Towler, first time in for Denanga, lovely finish. 3-1. 8 minutes to go plus stoppage time. And it's just going to be another. Denanga to Towler. It's a terrible ball from Towler. Emran. McCarthy. Heath clears. Luca, what can he do? Find that ball forward for Galloway. He can. Bit behind him, but he beats his man. Galloway 1-on-1. Saved. Has to bury that. You've got to score that chance. And that's if we're missing chances like that. We're just not taking that. We have to take. You can't afford to miss a chance 1-on-1 with a keeper. We're into stoppage time, and it's going to be 3-1. Far from pleased. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Next up, we'll come back for the FA Cup first round and York in the next episode. If you have enjoyed this, please do hit that like button. If you're new here, please subscribe. It does help me out massively. Until next time, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.